first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Experience America's most reliable network on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy another, and Apple Music on us too.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
We've previously talked to Dan Smith, where he has had very busy weeks. Dan, thank you so much for coming in this morning and meeting us here.
Well, fortunately, it was a light week for me. I had only one mission, and that was up in Summit County. But there's some parallels that are happening with all these things. We're now running about a mission every other day on average. The winning method of travel is snow machines at the moment. We've rescued people off 10 of those, where we've only had 9 skiers and a couple of other odds and sods. Believe it or not, we've had one in the river, that was a very special mission. Anyway, it was several weeks ago. They all have something in common on the snowboard, or the snow machine. They're not dressed for it. They're wearing ordinary mountain clothes, and they get out. This last one he was maybe a half a mile from a known trail, and he was in 8 feet of snow, and he doesn't have a shovel. And he's wearing what you would wear to go ski on the mountain for 2 hours today. And by the time Summit County got to him, because he was in their county, he was very, very cold. And there's no reason to do that. I mean, you've got to wear enough clothing. You've got to have good enough boots.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go out there in hiking boots like this, and these are good winter boots, you'll freeze your feet off in an hour. You need to be in Sorels or Telly boots or something like that. You need to have multiple layers. Walking around here, you wear 4 layers.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be out in the backcountry, you're probably going to wear 5 layers, and they're going to be slightly heavier, so you're going to be warm. But you're just sitting there on that snow machine. You can't walk, because if you step off it too much, you're going to sink it up to your waist.
And then there's no way out of that.
No way out of that. And you have no snowshoes, so you can't backtrack. You have no shovel, so even you can't delude yourself you could dig your snow machine out, because you really don't know how, and at least get some exercise and stay warm. This gentleman was a wee bit gibbering by the time I finished talking to him. So he had his share of problems, and he could probably hear the interstate from where he was.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
could certainly see Shrine Pass Road from where he was.
And he was by himself?
Oh yeah, and that's the fun part. Don't ever do anything around here any season of the year by yourself. I don't care whether it's hiking or kayaking or skiing or anything. Don't do it by yourself.
No.
You can get in a lot of trouble, and there's nobody to help you but you, and that's not going to work out well.
Yeah,
You know,
unfortunately,
if
that's
you-
not going to. You're not going to save yourself in these situations.
No, not many of them. Now, in an avalanche situation or backcountry skiing, the people that will save you are the people you're skiing with. I mean, you have to have pretty good judgment on who you engage in these activities with. You should be the weakest one in the group.
Yeah.
Work with people stronger than you are, but in our world, it's all to go, one to say no. And if one person of 4 or 5 says no, we don't go. We turn around, come back through the easy way. They're just some very, very simple rules. The mountain will be there. It's been there for millennia. Snow has been falling for that period of time. If you live here, well, yeah, there's next Thursday when you have your next day off. And if you're a guest here, well, there's the next trip here, because we'd like you to come back. So if you push it too hard on one day, you're going to be in trouble. And it's going to be very hard to get out of it.
Well, it's always better to be safe than sorry, especially up here.
Oh yeah, this is a very unforgiving area. No one will turn off the ride for you. When you bought the e-ticket, you bought the e-ticket.
Yeah, once you're there, you're there.
Exactly.
Dan, we are coming back in just a minute for another interview. We're just going to take a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Hey, thanks so much, Maddie. Now, here at Spruce Saddle, Mid-Mountain Beaver Creek, there's some light snow falling, and there's just a trace or so that's already fallen. You can see here on the picnic tables. Let's see how light it is. Yep, trying to blow on it. It's not really happening. So it is sticking pretty good, and we are expecting to see this snow continue through the morning hours and probably moving out by about lunchtime or so. So as we see this snow falling, we're looking at some pretty warm temperatures this morning, around 19 degrees at the base of Beaver Creek as I made my way up. Now we are expecting some cooler air to be moving in with this storm. Now we'll be seeing our highs today topping out in the 20s down in the village. And if you're planning on coming up on the mountain today, we're only looking at our mid-mountain highs reaching the single digits. But I have to tell you right now, where I'm standing at mid-mountain, it feels warmer than that. So I'll check my phone for the next weather and just kind of double check and see what that's saying. But it does feel a lot warmer than I expected it to be this morning. Now this snow continues throughout the morning to about noon or so, and then moves on out, leaving us in some sunshine this afternoon. And our sunset tonight at 5:35 p.m. We have surpassed that 5:30 mark, and our sunrise was at 7:01 this morning. So we're really starting to see those longer days. And tomorrow we'll see more sunshine back in the forecast before we have another system moving in slowly on Wednesday, and then it looks like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's going to be the bulk of the snow and accumulation headed this direction. But in the meantime, you'll want to have a couple options for yourself today as far as lenses are concerned, because we're starting off with some snow and some sunshine later. It's all brought to you by Boost Oxygen. They can certainly help you feel better each and every day here in the mountains, and whether it's altitude or whether it's just, you know, crushing your ski day, they can definitely help you out. Now, speaking of people helping us out, we have more information from Vail Mountain Rescue coming up next, and I'm going to keep a watch on this snow that's accumulating here at Beaver Creek.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
We are back in the studio with Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue, and now we're going to be talking avalanche safety, because it is at a moderate level right now, and that's when people are getting hurt, correct,
exactly.
Dan?
People see the moderate and they say, okay, we can go do that. And they'll say things like, well, we skied this last week before the last snowstorm and it was safe then, so it'll be safe now. Or look at that guy on Geneva, he's skiing right down the right margin. If we just go 10 feet out from him, we'll have just fresh powder. Well, I've seen 10 feet out rip one loose, and that guy didn't survive. Our batting average, we're the ones that, because of the way we're set up, we're all volunteer, nobody gets paid, nobody's sitting waiting for a call. So we got to gather people, and then we got to get to the scene. So you're talking 45 minutes to an hour and a half by the time we're there. Well, your survival probabilities at that point have dropped markedly. You're way down in the moderate double digits of you're going to live. Add to that 70% of the people who die in avalanches die from blunt force trauma, which pretty much happens in the very early minutes. I mean, it happens instantly, and then in the very early minutes they expire. Our batting average is about 50%. By the time we get there, there's a 50-50 chance we'll bring you out alive, and the other 50% we're bringing you out dead. Now, why do you want to do that? Now, backcountry skiing is great. The little bit of it I've done, and I don't do it anymore at my age, is very enjoyable. But you have to be careful. You have to know what you're doing, and you have to watch the group dynamics. As we said in the first spot, don't do anything alone.
No.
That's just lonely and stupid.
Always have a buddy. The buddy system is ideal, especially for being up here in the mountains.
Two people can make a reasonable decision, but say you're out with 4 or 5, and there's going to be one person who is the dominant person of the group. And this may or may not be the best skier in a group, usually is, but they want to go. Well, you've invested so much, and you're the new guy. You're the one that just, you're just getting your skill set built. Well, you don't want to say, well, no, everything I've been taught in AVI 1 and AVI 2 and professional rescue, you shouldn't do that. And the guy says, oh, no, we can do this. Well, you go with him. Well, one of you dies. Or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. The group dynamics are the killer. The way we work is in mountain rescue is all to go, one to say no. One guy says no, you don't heap a ration of end product on him. You all get together and ski out, because that mountain will be there another day. And
that mountain's
hopefully,
always going to be there.
And if you are playing it right, you'll be there another day. But the mountain is incredibly unforgiving. Any mountain is. It's going to do what the laws of physics say it's going to do. That's fairly unpredictable. And there's only one way to survive an avalanche, not be in it.
Yeah.
And that can get out of your control real fast.
Well, and I mean, we were talking about, even if you're just walking around, looking at roofs, looking at rocks, you can see the layers of the snow, and you can see where it's going to break if you were up on the slopes.
Oh, yeah, I've had an avalanche knock me over in my driveway.
Oh my goodness.
It was a very heavy snow year. We had a very big snow pile, and it decided it wanted to slide on me. And I was dumb enough to be standing underneath it. Well, that's reasonably survivable. It just knocked me off my feet. Now, take that out in the backcountry, multiply it by about 10 or 20, and no, it's not reasonably survivable.
No, and the snow that we've been having is heavy.
This last load is very wet, very heavy, and that's going to help it compact a little bit. But if it slides, it's going to slide bad, and you're going to get hurt if you're in the way. And you have to have the knowledge. You have to have the tools, the shovel, beacon, and probe. And oh, and there's this other one tool, this thing. You got to have a brain, and it's got to be working. And you have to have the ability to say no. We will say no. I mean, we'll look at an avalanche and we'll see the guy out in the middle of the chute and we'll say, no. Yeah. There's a big hang fire up above him. If we blow the hang fire, that's going to take him out. If we don't blow the hang fire, we're worried about going out.
Yeah, and taking our team out.
It's throw them a rope, and crawl to it. I mean, that's it. Our purpose in this whole scenario of rescuing people in avalanches is to help you solve your problem and not die in the process.
100%. Dan, we are out of time. Thank you so much. Monday Spots with you are always so informational. Make sure that if you're getting out there, you're using the buddy system, you're watching that snowpack, and you're using your brain. Make sure it is turned on. Those are the wise words from Dan Smith himself. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that UV forecast for today to see if you need to layer up with some sunscreen.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Indeed, Maddie, wise words from the wizard Dan Smith on staying safe in the backcountry. Now, if you are skiing the resort, you're still going to want to stay safe, and you're going to want to stay safe from UV rays today with sunscreen. That was the look at Talon's restaurant at Beaver Creek, and I'm out here in our back studio, and it has started to snow. Yay. We are expecting snow to be going until about 11 to 12 o'clock today, and that means it's a perfect day for sunscreen because you're going to be able to get some insulation effects from the sunscreen this morning. And as you're seeing on our UV forecast here, between 12 and 2 p.m. the UV index does bump up to about 3. That's because even though it's cloudy and snowy now, we are expecting sunny skies later on this afternoon. So you get some UV benefits later on this afternoon from sunscreen and insulation benefits this morning. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this UV forecast. And coming up next, we've got more TV8's Good Morning Vail.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Welcome back up to Mid-Mountain Beaver Creek. Ralph working really hard over there. He's one of the people that gets ready for each and every day and for you to come up and have the best experience possible. Light snow falling here at Beaver Creek, and according to my phone, it is 10 degrees here at Mid-Mountain. Now we will continue to see this snow falling throughout the morning this morning and then sunshine later on this afternoon. That sunshine continues tomorrow before we have another system moving in. Wednesday looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy, and then we'll have some accumulation headed this way Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as we enjoy this next big storm headed our way. Now, as far as how much accumulation still remains to be seen, but today we could see it anywhere between about 1 to 4 inches. Now, coming up, what's great for the mountains, not always the best for the roads. We're going to check in with that road report.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. You know, a truer statement has never been said on Good Morning Vail. What's great for the mountains is not always great for the roads, indeed. And we're taking a look at I-70 here, and Ashley's been showing us some accumulation on Beaver Creek. You can see some snow starting to accumulate, especially in that left-hand lane, so it looks like they've plowed the right lane this morning. But since we are expecting snowfall this morning, and it will be a little cooler temperatures in the morning, maybe drive a little bit slower, give yourself about 20 seconds of follow time behind the car in front of you. But I wanted to focus this segment on a traffic feature that exists all across the Vail Valley, and it's something you may not have encountered if you are not from the Vail area, because it's really European focused, and that is the roundabout. Now, I have fallen in love with this traffic feature living here in the Vail Valley because it really increases efficiency, and they're very easy to navigate if you just remember 3 primary rules. Now, the first big rule, as we're taking a look at this picture here, as you enter the roundabout, you have to yield. So never just drive straight into the roundabout. Always yield before entering. The second big rule, once you're in the roundabout, always continue to drive. Never stop within the roundabout. That can create confusion and backup traffic. However, here in the state of Colorado, you do need to yield to pedestrians. So if there is a pedestrian, you would stop upon exiting the crosswalk, the roundabout, but never while you're in the roundabout. And third, this is the big important one. See this red line? That's the inside lane. The inside lane always goes around in a circle or goes straight or makes a left-hand turn. If you're in the outside lane, it is expected you're going to be making a right or proceeding straight. So never try to go around a circle from the outside lane. You could potentially cause issues and not make it to the mountain safely. So if you remember those 3 rules, you're going to make it to the mountain and have a great day and continue to increase traffic efficiency across the valley. Now, coming up next, we're going to take a look at some events coming up this President's Day weekend.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner, then?
Wait. How did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
one of the big holiday weekends of the year is coming up this week, and it's President's Day. And it always brings with it fabulous snow. It's like a ticking clock. It's guaranteed to bring noon and midnight, and every President's Day we're going to get some good snow, but also some really fun events, Maddie.
Yeah, very fun events, both in Vail and in Beaver Creek. So in Vail, there's Vail Legacy Days, which is a full 3 days of fun events. So it's going to kick off on Friday, continue into Saturday, and then something happening on Monday as well. So, I mean, a pretty great time. And on Friday night, there's a Torchlight Ski Down.
Yeah, it celebrates the 10th Mountain Division. Vail has a pretty storied history as it comes to ski mountains. You know, it used to be a sheep mountain, and it was founded by some Austrians that left Aspen. And 10th Mountain Division from World War II trained on Vail, so it's going to be a parade celebrating them. And then Saturday, that's the event that I have really highlighted on my calendar. It's the 89 FIS Ski World Championship Throwback Party. I've got a few neon onesies in my closet I've been waiting to break out.
It goes from 12 to 2 on Vail Mid-Mountain, and there's going to be live music up there. They're bringing a band, Rewind, to kind of help you throw it back to that 89 ski party. So it's going to be a fun time up on Vail Mountain.
That's right. And if you are into the Epic Mix app and you've been a pin collector, you can ski all 7 legendary back bowls over the weekend. You're going to get a special Helly Hansen pin. I know I'm fairly obsessed with pins, so I'm going to be doing that, Maddie. It's going to be great.
I mean, so many cool other things happening as well. And then in Beaver Creek Extraordinaire presents Spangled.
Spangled. On Friday, they're going to have a presidential sculpture event. So it's going to be sculptures of all of our former presidents, and then Snow Angel Park.
A Snow Angel Park. To go make the perfect snow angel in some nice fluffy snow that we're going to be getting because it's President's Weekend.
Yeah.
The ticking clock.
It's going to happen.
Oh my goodness. And then another great thing that they're doing on Saturday, they're going to light up the village with red, white, and blue sparklers, and there's a presidential surprise.
I don't know what the presidential surprise is. I hope it's a cookie because I always enjoy cookie surprises, but who knows? Beaver Creek's not going to give away their secrets. It's a presidential surprise. You're not going to want to miss those President's Day events at both Vail and Beaver Creek. And speaking of cookies, Maddie,
we're going to take a look at Beaver Creek's special cookie time. Happens every day at 3 p.m., but here's some more information on it.
I'm Mary, and this is Dave Melsa. We are mountain hosts here at Beaver Creek. We've been working here for 10 years, and every morning when we get up and come out on the mountain, it's like a new experience, a new date for the two of us.
It's cookie time!
Every day at 3 o'clock, the doors open and out come the cookies on a tray.
Oh yeah, cookies! Cookie time!
Time is cookie time.
The word has it that Beaver Creek provides over 700,000 cookies a year to all the guests.
I always forget the number.
Cookie time!
He's after snowshoeing. Yep.
They might not remember the name of the slope that they really like to ski on, but they remember the chocolate chip cookies.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
You are looking at a time lapse at Arapahoe Basin. That's located over in Summit County, which is where you'll find the outlets at Silverthorne right at exit 205. You take the same exit to get to both places, and the outlets are open from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. today, and there's some great deals going on over there. For instance, 50% off all tops at Banana Republic until tomorrow. Now here at Beaver Creek, you can see the namesakes of Beaver Creek just slightly covered in some snow, little dusting, little fresh blanket this morning, and the snow continues to fall here mid-mountain at Beaver Creek. It's about 10 degrees where I'm standing right now, and that's about as warm as we're expecting to get on the mountain today. Now, if you're in town, temperatures will be topping out in the 20s. Now, we're expecting to see this snow continue through about lunchtime, and then it'll start to taper off and we'll see some sunshine later on this afternoon. And once again, those highs only reaching into the 20s, but our sunset tonight, 5:35 p.m. I am so excited that we have surpassed the 5:30 mark when it comes to our daylight hours. Now, looking at what's going on the mountain, you'll want to make sure you have a couple lens options just because we will be seeing that snow through most of the morning. And again, those temperatures only reaching around 9-10 degrees as the high mid-mountain. And of course, the higher you go on the mountain, the cooler it's going to get. So just be prepared for that with some layers. And then looking ahead in that forecast, sunshine back in the forecast tomorrow, temperatures returning into the 30s. And then we'll start to see some snow moving in for the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We could see some really good accumulation out of that system. And man, it's going to be a great day here at Beaver Creek. Coming up, we have more on the way, including a delicious place to get some of the best nachos anywhere in the Vail Valley.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
We're inside the Coyote Cafe in beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Jeff Forbes, the owner of this great establishment. It's been here for, we were talking off camera, probably, what, over 3 decades?
Oh yeah, it's been here, my brother started it in 1983. It was called Drinkwater Park. My brother and a few partners. And in '88, I came and changed the name, came over from Aspen, changed the name. And so this is our 30th year as Coyote Cafe.
How'd you come up with the name Coyote Cafe? What was it? Anything specific?
No, it was actually just driving over one time between here and Aspen, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, well, Coyote Cafe, that sounds good. We didn't even know about the one in Santa Fe at that point.
That's a fun story, true. And it's been here for, once again, decades, and really is, it's one of those places that when you're in Beaver Creek, or even in the Vail Valley, you have to come and check it out. And you get a lot of locals, a lot of visitors, and you pack this place up, it seems like, on a regular basis, right?
We do get pretty busy, absolutely. Some of our busiest times are World Cup. I don't know if you've ever been here for World Cup, but...
a lot. I love the World Cup.
We're kind of compared to, there's a bar at the Honeycomb called, I'm blanking on it.
The Honeycomb Bar.
The Honeycomb Bar. We're kind of compared to that by the Europeans. We get a lot of Europeans in here during World Cup. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that is so neat.
Yeah.
So probably for the World Championships, it must have been mayhem, huh?
It was mayhem, for sure. We also tent the outside area, which gives us a little bit more space if it's more people in.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. Good international crowd.
So obviously you guys have a great menu, a vast menu, some great, obviously fish tacos, a little bit of everything. Those coyote nachos are some of the world famous food you offer. And then you have a great selection of craft beers, draft beers, and also those fresh made margaritas.
You know, we mainly do either Southwestern food, or we also have the taqueria, which is really pretty traditional Mexican food. We also have burgers, a few sandwiches and salads to, you know, for the people who don't like Mexican food. As far as our craft beers, all of our craft beers are from Colorado. We go through a pretty long process in the fall of trying to pick out what we think are the best beers and put them on our menu. All our margaritas are fresh squeezed, lime juice, orange juice, agave nectar. We actually even go down to using bottled water for our water that we add to the mix instead of tap water.
Looking good, smelling good, so nice. Let's talk about, besides the food and the bar, you also have a great atmosphere. You got a lot of TVs, a lot of stuff happening here action-wise. Yeah.
You know, we do have 6 TVs if you're a sports fan, but we also have the big screen, which is a 14-foot diagonal. It's huge. We put ski movies on there, or, you know, if it's a really big game, sometimes we put games on. You know, Super Bowl will be showing, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, now I hear rumors about this Mug Club also. What is that all about?
Well, the Mug Club is kind of a deal for the locals, and they can buy a mug at the beginning of the season. Their first beer is free every day they come in.
Okay. And, that's great. I hear a lot of people that partake in it, and they are all locals for sure.
For the most part, we'll get a few tourists who get lucky enough to buy one.
And they might be people that, even though they're tourists, they might frequent coming to the Coyote Cafe when they're around Colorado.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty interesting how many tourists or guests that we see that come back year after year after year, and it's pretty funny how many actually maybe lived here at one point and now they're married and they met here. I can't tell you how many people have met here that are married now. It's really funny.
That's such a good story. Now, your location, let's let people know where you are.
You know, right next to the main ticket office. You can go from the mountain down 2 escalators and we're on your right.
All right, Jeff, thanks for your time. Check out coyotecafe.net or also swing us out at Jeff and the team at the Coyote Cafe.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
A little bit of flakes falling this morning as we're taking a peek at Spruce Saddle from Beaver Creek Mountain. And Ashley is up there right now. She's been watching the accumulations. We expect some snow to be falling predominantly throughout the course of the morning. However, this afternoon, we are expecting some sun to roll out and say hi to us. And we got 15 degrees at 8 a.m. and that's at the base of Vail, so a little bit cooler if you're at mid-mountain or the top of the mountain. But temps are going to climb pretty steadily throughout the day, top off around 22 degrees at 4 p.m. Clouds should be clearing off around noon. And as we take a peek at the national map here, we're going to try to predict what the weather patterns are going to be for the next 5 days. So we've got this little bitty low pressure ridge that's dropping some precipitation on us right now. However, little high pressure system, high pressure ridge through Utah into Nevada right now. It's going to make things sunny for tomorrow. But the big news is sort of this precipitation up in the Pacific Northwest and this low pressure ridge along the California coastline. Now, as we see, this jet stream up in the Pacific Northwest does have a southeast flow to it, and also along the California coastline, a nice east coast flow. So what that should do is bring us a nice little bit of sunshine for tomorrow on Tuesday. That's that high pressure system. As we move Thursday through Saturday, all that precipitation in the Pacific Northwest and California should bring us potentially up to 14 inches of snow. That's going to be some great news. Like we said earlier, always powdery on President's Day weekend. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Coming up next, Maddie's going to give us a little advice on what goggle lens is going to be best for today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Talking about lens of the day and seeing that pretty rapidly changing weather pattern that we are going to see today, that snowfall in the morning and then sunshine into the afternoon. The goggle I'm going to recommend today is this Anon WM1, and the reason for that is it's a magnet change lens system. So it's very easy to get your lens exchanged for those various light conditions. All you have to do is take your goggle lens, drop it right there, and it snaps right in to get it back out. You're just going to squeeze the frame and then pull the goggle lens out. It's so nice and easy. It comes with two lenses, a sunny day lens and a cloudy day lens, allowing you to cover all spectrums of light in one goggle lens. These lenses are produced by Zeiss, and if you don't know anything about Zeiss, they produce some of the finest glass in the world for vision. So not only do they do microscopes and camera lenses, but now they're making goggle lenses to really help you see out on the slopes. So make sure that you go to Eyepieces of Vail Goggle Bar up on Bridge Street in Vail and you check them out, because this is a great goggle lens. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the live conditions up on Beaver Creek Mountain with Ashley, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Natalie Morales from NBC's Today Show, and when I'm in Vail, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
Shine so bright, so the world can see, the world can see.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Mark your calendars now, Saturday, February 23rd. Sarah, the challenge returns. Talons Challenge. What is that?
Talons Challenge. It is our really fun on-mountain event that celebrates the best of Beaver Creek's steepest runs. So complete all 14 of our steepest runs off of grouse, larkspur, and birds of prey, and you can win your spot on the Talons Wall of Fame, get free swag, and have a really fun party at Talons Restaurant. It's just a great day to celebrate skiing, friends, family. Do it as a group, do it with your friends, do it with your family, and come out and enjoy this great terrain we have here in Beaver Creek.
And then, of course, if you want to kind of get warmed up, the Friday before, there's some great activities to kind of get you ready.
Yeah, you'll want to check beavercreek.com, because Friday we'll start our credential pickup for the event on Saturday, so you can sign up, come to the village, have fun beforehand, and then get ready for your Saturday morning.
Oh man, those thighs are going to be burning, but only if you sign up now, beavercreek.com. You definitely don't want to miss this great event.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Head to Bistro 14 for lunch and relax with breathtaking views of Mount of the Holy Cross. This mountaintop eatery is perfect for the whole family, with a kids menu, ski in, ski out access during lunch, and also open for dinner by riding the Eagle Bond Gondola. Vail, like nothing on earth.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Hey, I just wanted to give a big thank you to Christie Sports for always supporting our crazy adventures here on Good Morning Vail, and they're the reason why I get to call this my office this morning. They are also my go-to when it comes to getting any type of gear, and specifically my snowboard boots, my snowboard, my base layers, my helmet, my goggles. Really, I go there for everything, and they have 4 locations throughout the valley. So if you haven't been over there before, make sure to stop on in. Now, something else that I love about Christie Sports is they have fantastic deals on gear, so you're going to get the best price. And speaking of getting great deals, you know, Beaver Creek is home to some really cool things that don't cost a dime. First of all, cookie time every day at 3 o'clock, but also coming up on tomorrow night, every Tuesday from 4 to 5:30, they do complimentary snowshoe tours. So especially if you need to rest your legs after getting out on the mountain and enjoying the fresh snow that we have received, it could be a really cool way to just enjoy the mountains completely differently. And all you have to do is give them a call to reserve your spot. 970-754-5313 is the number. That's the Nordic Center here at Beaver Creek. 970-754-5313, and you can get out and really soak in your surroundings with that free snowshoe tour every Tuesday here at Beaver Creek from 4 to 5:30 p.m. All right, a big thank you again to Christie Sports. Coming up, hour number 2, we are just about half an hour away from those lifts opening to the public, so you can get out here and enjoy this fresh snow.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Sure looks like a perfect morning to get out there and enjoy that little bit of snow that we're seeing falling up on Beaver Creek right now, thanks to Ashley Prill. And if you're not into some cloudy and cooler temperatures, well, maybe just hang out and watch a movie this morning, because by noon, the clouds are going to clear, the sun's going to come out, and it's going to be a beautiful afternoon to get out there and enjoy the ski slopes. Temperatures a little bit warmer than what we've seen in the past few days, up to 15 degrees around 8 a.m. They are going to climb to about 22 degrees by 4 p.m. And as you see with that chance of precipitation, should be 100% because it's currently occurring, as we just saw, thanks to Ashley. And as we take a little peek at what we have to expect today, you can see that blue kind of sweeping through Colorado. That's going to be the tail end of that system, just providing us a little bit of snow today. As we look ahead into the 5-day forecast, the tail end of that precipitation moves out. We get some nice sunny skies, 32 degrees tomorrow on Tuesday, and temps kind of stay nice and stable throughout the remainder of the week in those mid-30s. And then starting Wednesday evening, potentially Wednesday afternoon, that's when this big Pacific storm should be reaching us. Could get up to 14 inches of additional snow if we hit the maximum forecast that our friend Joel Gratz at Open Snow is calling for. And things cooling off by Saturday, but you know, it's going to be a beautiful President's Day weekend. We should see a lot of guests start to arrive Thursday. So if you are watching this outside of the Vail Valley, bring those powder skis with you and maybe bring a little extra insulation, because it could get cooler starting when you get here on Saturday. And thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, another full hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail.
home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning from Mid-Mountain at Beaver Creek this morning. It's a snowy start to our day. I'm Ashley Prill, I'm your first chair reporter. We have Maddie and Eric back in the studio, and it's been snowing since I got out here around 7 o'clock, and my phone is saying it's about 10 degrees where I'm standing. You can see there's just some tiny snowflakes. They're all working together, but there is a little bit of accumulation happening. There should be a nice little fresh blanket on top of the groomers by the time that you come out this morning. Now, there's some really cool things that are going on here at Beaver Creek tonight. For instance, totally free. From 6 to 9 p.m. you can take your family ice skating at the Black Family Ice Arena. That's right down in the heart of Beaver Creek Village, and it's complete with everything from glow sticks to some music, and of course the setting could not be more beautiful. It's literally like skating in your very own snow globe here at Beaver Creek, and again, it's completely complimentary from 6 to 9 p.m. on Monday nights. Now, coming up on February 23rd, if you were looking for an incredible challenge, just behind me, Grouse Mountain is where it all takes place. It's the Talons Challenge, and this is your opportunity to completely burn out your thighs and tackle over 26,000 feet of vertical in one day. Now, there's not a race, it's just a matter of completing it, and so it's really fun to bring the entire family out. If you sign up for VIP status, you get some really cool swag, and of course there's also some great prizes and celebrations after the event, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And what a great way to challenge yourself to something new in the new year. And again, it's all happening here at Beaver Creek, so log on to beavercreek.com to sign up, because it does typically sell out. So that's coming up on February 23rd. Now, coming up the rest of the show here, I'm going to be taking my first runs at Beaver Creek, testing out this fresh blanket that we are receiving this morning. We also have a close look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. I can tell you things are going to be changing by this afternoon. And then, of course, we have some great information about real estate and also some great options for getting outside with your whole family, and so much headed your way, including a watch and win. So that's all coming up in hour number 2. Right now, though, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll have a look at your resort report next.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow, and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable, clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant, and it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Rig Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
This resort report is brought to you by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lions Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
I'm going to take a minute to talk about the Helly Hansen race series taking place up in Beaver Creek today. So if you've always wanted to feel like a professional skier, or maybe kind of see how Lindsey Vonn felt throughout her career, this is the day to get up there and do it. You can register at the base of Centennial, so at the base of Chair 6, starting at 8:30. So you're 23 minutes away from getting to go register for this really fun event. Team racing and individual racing kicking off today. You can also race with your family. It is a giant slalom day on bear trap, so it is a fun day to get out there. $20 for early bird registration, $25 day of. You can always go to beavercreek.com/events to get some more information if you are maybe interested in racing next week. It is only going until the 25th of February, so there's only a couple more weeks left to do this. So make sure that you get out there and you get your race on. It is a really, really fun event. And like I said, if you've always wanted to feel the way the pros feel, this is the way to do it. We want to thank Helly Hansen for bringing you this resort report this morning. Now we're going to go take a look at that full weather forecast with Eric.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
It's going to be a pretty amazing day for variable race conditions. Make sure you've got a little flat light lens this morning, but if you're getting to race in the afternoon, you might have a bit of an advantage because it's going to be nice and sunny out there by the time we hit noon. Temperatures starting off around 15 degrees today, and that's at the base of Vail Village, so a little cooler if you're at higher elevation, but they're going to quickly climb to around 22 degrees by 4 p.m. The clouds should be clearing off around noon and potentially up to 2-ish inches this morning. We're hoping a little bit more, but we'll just see there. Now we're going to try to take a peek west of us because that's where most storm systems come from. See if we can predict the future before we get into that 5-day forecast. So this little bitty low pressure ridge is what's bringing us our precipitation this morning. But as you can see here with this big high pressure pocket, that's going to bring us sunshine for today, sunshine for tomorrow. Then as we look up into the Pacific Northwest and then along the California coastline here, it's a blend of moisture and low pressure ridges. And then as a result of the jet stream kind of tracking southeast from Pacific Northwest and predominantly east from the California coastline, that's going to potentially bring a confluence of storms to us by the time we hit Wednesday. So again, this is that high pressure ridge we were looking at currently in Utah and Nevada. Going to bring us nice sunny skies tomorrow. Then as we look ahead, by Wednesday afternoon, that's when those two storms should be arriving. So we get a little bit of cloud cover on Wednesday. By Wednesday afternoon to evening, the snow should be starting to fall. Temperatures hovering very comfortably in the mid to upper 30s. That's going to be awesome powder skiing weather. And then Thursday through Saturday, as I'm looking ahead at the forecast given to us by our friends at Open Snow and Joel Gratz, if we hit maximum forecast each and every day, could be potentially up to 16 fresh inches of snow. Thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. If you haven't tried out a pair of powder skis or a new powder snowboard, maybe head over to Christie Sports and demo one for this upcoming weekend. And coming up next, we're going to take a look with Ashley live on Beaver Creek.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, big thank you to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for keeping all of us active, right? They've been doing what they've been doing for over 30 years here in the Vail Valley, and you know, they can really help you to get back out on the mountain, or if you have something happen on the mountain, you want to give them a call. You know, they really are amazing. And something that's really important, and maybe you don't think about it, especially if you're coming up from sea level or from a warmer climate, is that on days like today, when we're only be seeing those mid-mountain conditions getting up to single digits, your electronics are going to die very quickly because of the cold. So if you're not ready for it, you can be left kind of stranded on the mountain, maybe without that communication line with your friends and family. And that's something that's really cool about Beaver Creek and Vail, is they both have these charging stations, compliments of Verizon, where you can plug in. So I plug in while I'm up here, just kind of waiting in between my sessions. segments because it's really important to have that technology for our show. Now, another kind of a pro tip, if you will, you know those toe warmers, the hand warmers? Well, the toe warmers for me are really great for putting inside my pockets where I keep my phone. So I will put these little sticky guys in here just on either side of my pocket, and then I put my phone in that pocket, and then it helps to keep it warm, and then it helps to keep it functional all day long and preserve that battery. So just a little word to the wise, because it's nice to have those lines of communication always open, especially when you are skiing and snowboarding, and especially if you're not very familiar with this area. But man, today you're going to want to get familiar, because look at this snow. It continues to fall up here. We've definitely had a trace of accumulation this morning. It's going to make things nice and soft once you get out here on the mountain. Now we have more headed your way, including an in-depth look at that snow and your weather, and then we also have some great shopping to take you on. And if you want to save some cash while you're in town, the Outlets at Silverthorne is coming up next.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
There's a timeout. They're going to ice the kicker.
The snap is good. Spreads are up.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hey, welcome back to the show. It's time now to get involved with the Green Village at the Outlets at Silverthorne, located at exit 205.
Yes.
Peggy Chanel Ziegler, let's clarify that.
Right,
is
Mark
here.
Sassy Pants.
She's here today to talk about, so you have a couple great stores that are kind of in the same family. You have Ann Taylor and Ann Taylor Loft, but today we're going to talk about the Loft.
That's right.
Now, what is the kind of the difference between the two?
You know what? One is a little bit more business. I'd say Ann Taylor Factory Store is probably more business, but Ann Taylor Loft can take you both places.
Okay.
So open your imaginations. This is a great store that shows everything from head to toe. I love this store. You're going to love it.
And you have some of your lady
models.
Actually, you told me off camera too. Some of your favorite, they're like daughters to you. This is wonderful.
They are.
Yeah.
They are very special to me.
They've come through the ranks with Peggy.
Well, you'll be able to see why, okay? Let them speak for themselves. So we have beautiful Rachel. And Rachel has on a lot of layers because we need that in Colorado, especially in Vail, of course. Yep. She's got on her Ruana, which is amazing, all different colors, shades, love it. And then if she takes that down, she then has her fabulous jacket, her puffer jacket, which is great in that fun kind of a peachy pink color, love it. Yeah. She's got her great tee on, and she's got her wide leg sweat, I'm gonna call them sweatpants, but my God, they are not sweatpants. They look fabulous.
Is that like a culotte or
great?
Almost like a capri, right?
It is,
You know,
it
like
is.
A sweat, casual
you can dress those
capri.
up with boots under them, or like she went the casual route. So she's got great tights, and she has her metallic shoes.
What's she gonna say?
Outfit, okay?
Drum roll, please.
$179 is what she'd spend with her savings card. $347
No kidding.
in the retail world. Thank you, Rachel. She looks great, doesn't she?
Wow, that's amazing.
Head to toe, all those pieces.
And that's great savings for sure.
It is.
Okay, next up.
Okay, next we have Olivia C. Now, Olivia actually is born and raised right here in Vail. So she's got her fabulous black sweater on. Love the plaid detailing. You're going to see so much of that. Her hat, and then also she's got her black sweater, her leggings on, and then she has fabulous boots. Love her boots. Really, really cool. Looking great. $157 outlet. She'd spend $270 if she was spending retail. She's going to spend save $132.
Wow.
Great
That's really
job,
amazing.
Olivia.
I mean, you'd be surprised. And if you dig around even more, you're going to find better savings. And if you get that VIP savings card, even more savings.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
You have one more model.
Okay, we have Holly. So here's Holly. She has on that bubblegum pink faux fur. So great. You can wear that with a multitude of things, or a plethora of things. She can also save a plethora of savings. She's got that ski sweater on, which is great. Her metallic skater skirt, love that. She's got also her leggings on. They're kind of a polka dot, really fun. And again, those gray suede boots and all of her jewelry. $345 would be retail. She's going to spend $176. She's going to save $169.
And is that because of this right here?
Which is free.
And that's on top of, like, when you walk into any of the stores, stuff is already marked down because it's at the outlets at Silverthorne at 205 exit. But then on top of that, you're going to save with this card, and these are free.
You need to tell them I have my savings card because they're not going to ask you.
Yeah.
You tell them I have it, and you're going to save 15% off more. It's up to you. I'd rather buy another sweater, wouldn't you?
Well, for sure.
I think so.
I mean, why not? Especially, you know, during the holidays or whenever, when you want to just buy stuff for everybody because we're all in that giving spirit.
Yeah. Why not?
I love it.
Buy
Ann
something
Taylor
for yourself.
Loft. Ann Taylor Loft in the Green? Or what? Green Village.
Enclosed Village, across from Gap. It's a wow store.
I love it, Peggy. Good to see you. Once
Thank
again,
you.
Ann Taylor Loft, located at exit 205 at the outlets at Silverthorne.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
It is 20 degrees outside the TV8 studio, and this is a live shot of Gondola 1 over in Vail Village, and you can see that there's a skier getting ready to get out there and enjoy the mountain. It is going to be a good day. We are seeing those cooler temperatures first thing this morning, 15 degrees at the base of Vail Village, or at the base of Vail Mountain. So it is going to be a little bit chillier up top, so just make sure that you bundle according today. 21 around noon, 22 around 4 p.m., and then later into this evening, those temperatures are going to drop significantly down into the single digits. So you want to make sure that you are bundled up if you are going out to dinner, but we are going to see that 45% chance of precipitation around 8 a.m. and then a break in that precipitation, just that cloud coverage kind of lingering before we start to see that fabulous sunshine later into the afternoon. Then if you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver a little bit warmer than up in the mountains, 38 degrees down there. Looks like they're going to see some sunshine, and then 23 for the high in Vail, 21 in Avon, 27 in Eagle, and you can see all of Eagle County is really going to see that precipitation today. So if you are traveling anywhere in Eagle County, just be nice and safe out there. Give yourself a little extra time to be out on those roads, especially in the roundabouts, as Eric was giving us some great information about that earlier. We want to thank Inspirato for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way, so stay tuned.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
All season long, we've been trying to get you hyped about the Burton US Open, and now we're only about 14 days away from this incredible event starting, and it's the 37th annual US Open. It starts February 25th, and we finally got the full schedule going up, so I want to run through some of these great events. So on Tuesday, this is kind of my favorite one. It's the Junior Jam Halfpipe Competition, so it's all the up-and-coming little shredders going through the halfpipe, and you can really see who are going to be the future pros start really stepping it up on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be the slope style semifinals. Thursday, the halfpipe semifinals. Friday, the slope style finals, and then Friday is the first of those free concerts that happen at the Solaris stage. This one's going to be Jupiter on Friday, and then we get over to Saturday, and that's the halfpipe finals. The halfpipe finals, you don't want to miss those because you can actually walk up the base of Gold Peak and hang out right at the base of the halfpipe and get probably the best view in all of competition to see the athletes come down the halfpipe. If you haven't stood at the base of a 22-foot super pipe, it's absolutely mind-blowing. And then the athletes are airing like 18 to 20 feet out of the super pipe. And then, of course, another free concert Saturday night. This one's going to be Tune Yards. And then Saturday at 9:30 p.m. at Dobson Ice Arena, it's DJ Create. That's when things get really, really, really crazy, so you definitely want to bring those party pants. And Tess, I hear word that Ben Ferguson should be making the halfpipe finals on Saturday, so maybe you're going to want to hang out at the base. All right, stick around. We've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail coming up. Burton US Open! Yeah!
Eric calling Tess out on her crush. Tell you what. Listen, I'm getting on the Cinch Express right now, and we're going to be heading up to the top of the mountain here at Beaver Creek. You know what, Tess? I have a crush on Ben Ferguson, too. He's a very talented snowboarder, very nice guy, and we're going to see him at the Burton US Open. It's okay. It's okay. He doesn't know who you are. You know who else I have a crush on? Colorado Avalanche Information Center, because these guys and ladies happen to have the most knowledge about Colorado terrain that we're talking doctorates in meteorology. And when it comes to staying safe in the backcountry, the best thing you can do is arm yourself with education, right? And so the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, not only do they provide a daily update on what's going on with your avalanche conditions, which are rated at a moderate right now, so you want to make sure you're being very careful And then if you are going out for a snowshoe tour or you're going out on snowmobiles, that you're going with a trusted guide service, especially if you are new to this area or you're just here for a little while. And another thing that you want to do is make sure you're always going with someone and that you really know what you're doing before you head out there. And so that's what the Colorado Avalanche Information Center does, is they provide these great classes really year round, and they have everything from, you know, weather forecasting classes that, you know, we utilize here at TV8. Also, they have, again, those avalanche certification courses and so much. So their website is a little tricky, but it's worth writing down. So avalanche.state.co.us. That is the website to find out more about the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. And really, the best thing you can do is just make sure you are educated before you head anywhere in the backcountry. Now today, look at this. We still see that snow coming down, and we're expecting this all morning long. Coming up, we have an in-depth look at what's going on with your local weather forecast, and I will be testing out this fresh blanket of snow with you live coming up right around 8:30.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Experience America's most reliable network on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy another, and Apple Music on us too.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
It is absolutely beautiful up where Ashley is, but this looks like a live shot of Bachelor's Gulch. Make sure that you cruise your way over there and enjoy all of Beaver Creek Mountain, because right now is the time to get out there and enjoy it. I skied Bachelor's Gulch yesterday and it was in great condition with that beautiful sunshine, but as we see this snowfall, the conditions up on the mountain are only going to get better. And we are anticipating some snowfall for today, a 45% chance around 8 a.m. and then later into the afternoon we are going to see a break in that precipitation and then some sunshine around 4 p.m. We are going to see those temperatures remain into the low 20s, and that's for kind of mid-mountain, so make sure that you are bundling up today if you are getting out there. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor headed eastbound down towards Denver, the temperature is a little bit warmer down there, and they are going to see some sunshine, a high of 38 degrees, 23 in Vail, 21 in Avon, and then 27 in Eagle. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, you can see that we are expecting to see some sunshine tomorrow and then some snowfall later into the week. So on Wednesday, we will see a little bit of cloud coverage, but then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are expecting that great snowfall. So Eric was right. President's Weekend brings that snowfall. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to take it up to Ashley and get another live look at the mountain.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Okay, thank you, Maddie. So while I'm not on camera, I have my neck gaiter up over my face because it is definitely cool here at the top of the mountain. And of course, I'm about to get off the lift right now. Now, at the bottom of the Cinch Express lift, it said it was 5 degrees. So I believe that's going to be a little bit chillier up top here. Now let me get ready to get off the lift. And that snow has continued to fall all morning long. We have this nice, fresh little dusting on top of the mountain. And so that's making these groomers just even more soft out here. Now this area where you see the Red Buffalo Express, what's really cool about this is that this is the family adventure zone. So don't be intimidated to come all the way to the top of the mountain here at Beaver Creek, because this is where you're going to find 13 beginner and intermediate runs that are all nice and groomed for you. So it really makes for a fun experience for the entire family, and it's not super intimidating terrain. So it's definitely some of my favorite for just kind of cruising, and especially on a day like today where the visibility is going to be limited, at least for the beginning portion of the day. We are expecting sunshine a little bit later, like Maddie was saying. You know, this can be kind of the perfect area. Plus, you also have the ski patrol shack right over here. And a little secret, right at the bottom of the ski patrol shack, there is actually another cookie cabin there, but it is only reserved for those kids that are doing ski and snowboard school here at Beaver Creek. So I'm gonna get on over here and strap in. We're gonna take a run and check out these conditions. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay with us. Also, big thank you to Sun and Ski. I was just there last night. They have some great deals right now on winter boots. So if you need some boots to keep your feet warm off the mountain, head on over to Sun and Ski. All right, we still have so much more ahead in this last half hour of Good Morning Vail.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Well, the snow has been so great this year. It's been great exercise for your legs and your lungs, but sometimes you want to exercise your mind, and that's why we've got the Vail Symposium in our valley, always bringing intriguing guest speakers to share some information. And we've got Claire Noble from the Vail Symposium here. You've got a pretty interesting, kind of quite relevant topic going on this week.
Yeah, Eric, thank you for that characterization, because we do ask people to come and think at our programs, and people always do, and they bring great questions as well, because that's part of our programming, is that we have a speaker and then we leave a generous amount of time for Q&A. And this week, tomorrow, it's a little unusual. We usually have our programs on Wednesday, Thursdays, but you know, this week is Valentine's Day, so we moved up the program to Tuesday.
Symposium date night doesn't typically go on.
Well, our speaker said his wife would kill him, so we brought him up a couple of days early. And yeah, so we're dealing with refugees tomorrow night. You know, the estimate is that there's about 70 million displaced persons in the world, and a refugee is somebody who's fled their home because of violence or the threat of violence. And it's usually for a reason that they're an opposition party, or they're a minority group, or they're a minority religion. These are typically the reasons why people have to flee their homes. And so we've brought Hardin Lang out for tomorrow evening. He's with Refugees International. He's been on several UN missions helping refugees. And we've also brought 2 refugees. So we've brought one from Somalia, Abdi Nur Iftin. He now lives in Maine. Young guy, just came out with a book, Call Me American, getting ready to start college. And then here locally, we are bringing Bella Rivas, who's come from Honduras. She's getting her degree in teaching right now and hopes to be a teacher. So one of the things we like doing with our programs as much as possible is including a local component with that program. So you see that this global problem, we have people experiencing that here in our community.
Yeah, and refugees really can bring so much to the community. I mean, we've got, can't recall her name, but she's about to be a teacher.
Yeah.
She wants to be a teacher in this valley. Like, what a great service. We don't have enough of those in this world, and some shade gets thrown at just the word refugee, but they really can provide great things.
Yeah, and the United States is a signatory of international conventions on refugees. And when somebody presents themselves at your country and asks for this status or seeks asylum status, their claim needs to be adjudicated, and we've agreed to that as a country. And a lot of people get sent back, but some people are found to have valid claims and are allowed to stay.
And I hope that this symposium just kind of can help dispel the notion that all refugees are bad, because I feel like at this current global climate that we're experiencing right now, especially over in Europe or even at our southern border, they're just seen as people invading, but it's not invading, like you said, it's escaping potential violence, and then they just want to succeed. And the more successful and driven people you can bring into your population, the better your economy and population will be as a whole.
Yeah, that's a great observation, Eric. I think so. I think these are people who feel like they've been given a chance and want to prove themselves, want to contribute, and we see that with both of our speakers who are coming, both Abdi Nur Iftin and Bella Rivas. They're both really young, but really eager to really contribute to our society.
This might be one of the most intriguing symposiums of the year, just given the current climate around the globe now. So thank you so much for bringing it to our viewers' attention, and it's tomorrow night instead of Thursday, and what time?
So it's tomorrow evening at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, which is really easy to get to, and it's a beautiful facility. Doors open at 5:30, and the program starts at 6 o'clock. And it runs until 7:30. And so if people are still interested in tickets, they can go to vailsymposium.org to purchase those tickets. It's a little bit more expensive at the door. The price goes up on the day of the event. But yeah, we would love to have people there. If they can't make tomorrow night, visit vailsymposium.org anyway to see all the other great programs we have for the rest of the season.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Claire. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Like she said, vailsymposium.org. Get those tickets for this incredible refugee talk tomorrow evening. And coming up next, we've got a look at the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
We live in such a beautiful state that this is the time of year to get out and enjoy all of the great scenery we have, because you see all of the snowfall and all of the accumulation of snow that stayed up there. This is a live shot of Sun Valley over in Idaho, and they just joined the Epic Pass, so make sure that you get over there and you enjoy all of the fabulous places you can go. But there are so many places here in Colorado that you should get out and enjoy, and especially Vail and Beaver Creek today, because we are going to see a little bit of snowfall first thing this morning, some cloud coverage mid-afternoon, and then some sunshine later into the afternoon, and then into the evening we are going to see those temperatures temperatures drop quite a bit. It's going to be a little bit chilly later tonight, so 9 degrees around 8 p.m. Bundle up if you are going out to dinner. Maybe you're doing an early Valentine's celebration. Make sure that you're nice and bundled up. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound towards Denver, it's going to be a little bit warmer down there. 38 down there, a little bit of sunshine. 23 in Vail, 21 in Avon, 27 in Eagle, and then we are going to see some snowfall here in Eagle County. So just be cautious out on those roads. We want to thank GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Now coming up next, we're going to go take another live look at the mountain with Ashley Prill.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Hey, thanks, Maddie. Now I'm at the top of Beaver Creek Mountain, standing right next to the Ski Patrol headquarters. And this is also where you can meet a ranger today at 1:30, and you can ski with a National Forest Service ranger from 1:30 to 2:30. It's totally free. You just have to be level 3 and above in order to do that. But you get to really experience some serious knowledge about this area and explore it maybe in a way that you haven't before. But I would estimate there's about an inch of fresh snow up here so far, but I think we should probably take a look at it together. Nice groomers and just a fresh little blanket on top. Beaver Creek is 100% open today, so it's gonna be a great time to come out and ride.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Rig Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
If you've always dreamed of owning a beautiful piece of property here in the Vail Valley, I've got Beth Goldie from Engel and Volkers. Beth, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning.
Absolutely. Happy to be here and have a great new listing in Beaver Creek. It's a 4-bedroom, which is unusual for, I think it's the only one in Beaver Creek Landing. And it's just a great location. It's a corner unit on the first floor, so it truly is ski in, ski out. You
Literally
can
walk out your door with your
walk
skis
out
on
the back
if you want.
patio. It even has a ski locker right there. off the back patio, and that location, so it's the end unit closest to the mountain.
Wow.
So that's where you ski right into the ski lockers, ski room. Just a great building too, with amenities, a pool and a couple of hot tubs, exercise room. Look at that living room too. This one too comes completely furnished. No, they have never rented it before, but short-term rentals are completely allowable there. They have a great front desk service too. So you got the nice living room, fireplace, spacious kitchen.
And the kitchen is beautiful. The kitchen in all of these homes are always so immaculate and well done. The cabinetry is gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is a high-end fit and finish. These are the only owners. So, you know, everything in there, you know, it's just really nice quality Slifer furniture from Slifer Design. And it's just ready to go. Nice big master bath, and 3 guest bedrooms, and just, there's the master with a beautiful view of the ski slopes.
Oh, I mean, that's incredible. Could you imagine waking up to that? It's like Mountain Cinderella or Mountain Snow White. You like wake up to the skiers instead of the birds chirping.
And that's the view off the patio and the back patio, and you walk right down, put your skis on, ski down to the lift, ski home right into your backyard.
Yeah,
Can you
right.
imagine? And it's just a great place for friends, family, and this location too, right at the entrance to Bachelor Gulch. So you can still enjoy Avon, Edwards Riverwalk, quick hop into Vail. Got that gondola coming up from here, from the West End.
Yeah.
And, just has a lot of nice amenities going for it. Really nicely maintained building too. The Homeowners Association does a great job. So yeah, this is a fun one. And somebody's going to be really lucky to own this.
I mean, great in the winter, but also everything in the summer out here is incredible. So those views filled with that sunshine, and everything is going to be plush and green. It'll be incredible.
Yeah, it actually looks right out onto the golf course, and you have that kind of private deck area in the back. You're so right, though. Summer is amazing.
Right?
Here.
You can soak up the sun, drink your coffee, start your day out on that deck. Oh my gosh, I don't think there would be anything better.
Yep, yep. Well, I'm going to have it open for brokers 11 till 1 today, and then over the weekend, we'll have it open again for the public, because I'm pretty sure that new owner is out there enjoying that snow.
Yes. And for those of you who have not gotten out there yet, the snow is incredible. Right there in Bachelor Gulch, the snow is amazing. So this is like prime location with all the snowfall that we're getting and going to continue to see.
Yep, yep. So easy to show. Can make it so available to anybody who's interested in taking a look, to just give me a call, 843-505-1026, and be happy to show this
beautiful
at
property.
A moment's notice.
Yeah, right. Beth, thank you so much for meeting us in studio today. Make sure that you give her a call and you check out this fabulous property if you've always wanted to own your second home here in the Vail Valley, the most incredible place in the entire world, the postcard, the snow globe town. And make sure you give Beth Goldie a call, because you could have a ski in, ski out right there in Beaver Creek. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, see if there's more snow, and maybe even make that place a little bit better for that ski in, ski out amenity.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
From beautiful properties to beautiful golden retrievers. It's Valentine's Day week. I wanted to show off my gorgeous Valentine. That is Mini Shred, the golden retriever. We're about to go on an adventure hike when I finish this show up. If anybody wants to be her Valentine, you gotta come find me. You know where to find me. I'm at Christie Sports today. All right, let's take a peek at how gorgeous this weather is going to be today. We're going to start off with a little bit of snowfall, transition to a little bit of sunshine. It's going to be an absolutely incredible day out there as we look at that. 15 degrees to start off the day. 21 degrees by noon, and then topping off around 22 when that sunshine does come out. And now we're going to try to predict the future here as we take a look at the national map. All right, so we've got this low pressure ridge over Colorado right now. That's what's going to give us a little bit of precipitation today, followed by this big high pocket of a high pressure ridge. So that's going to give us a little bit of sunshine on Tuesday. As we look up into the Pacific Northwest and along the California coastline here, also some precipitation. A little bit of a unique feature in the jet stream. It's a bit of a southeasterly flow mixing with a nice east flow from California. So what that means is that we could get a confluence of 2 storms Thursday through Saturday, and according to our friends at Open Snow, potentially up to 14 to 16 inches of additional snow if we hit the maximum forecasted amount. But before we get into that, nice sunny Tuesday for you. And thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts. And coming up next, we're going to check in live with Ashley Prill on Beaver Creek Mountain.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Are your friends cruising by you on the mountain? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Drop off your gear at any of the Vail and Beaver Creek sports locations, and it will be good as new and ready to go the next morning.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Snow continuing to fall here at Beaver Creek at a pretty good clip, but I'd say maybe about an inch up top so far this morning, and this snow is going to continue throughout the morning like Eric was just saying. I think the word is out. You can see that there's some people enjoying the slopes with me this morning. Really nice and soft. As people go by, listen really quickly. Yeah, you can't really hear anything because of that nice fresh blanket. So it's going to be a great day to get on out, and especially on some of the groomers, just really nice and just smooth. And if you need any equipment to get out here, head on over to one of the 4 Christie Sports locations. It's where I got my snowboard. It's where I got my boots and my goggles and my helmet. Let's check it out. It's so fun. Ah, so good.
Hey, we're all going to win some free powder today, but one special viewer is going to win a great prize package from us here at TV8. Look at all this fun stuff, Maddie.
It's always fun stuff here at the TV8 studio. We only give away the best prize items.
So I want to start with the Boost Oxygen here, since we are going to have a little bit of a snow day today, and then later on in the week, if you're joining us from low altitude, this Boost Oxygen is going to be the thing that allows you to stay on the slopes longer, get that leg burn reduced, and if you end up having a bit too much après fun, it'll get you all set up for that sunny day tomorrow.
It's literally a lifesaver, so make sure that you call to win this fabulous can of Boost Oxygen. Another great big ticket item that we're giving away is this TV8 neck gaiter. So for a day like today, when we're going to see that snowfall first thing in the morning, it is going to feel a little bit chillier on your face. Like Ashley was saying, she has her neck gaiter on and she's pulling it up and down. This one is great for that. It is a nice thin weight. Also good for wiping the outside of your goggle lens. Fun facts with Eric. And finally, this delightful Chaos beanie. It's really soft, really comfortable. It's going to keep you warm as you're cruising around the village in the morning or the evening, and it's got our TV8 logo, because you got to show off who gave you this gorgeous hat. You know what? We're going to have a little easy question today. What is your favorite run on Vail Mountain? That's all you have to tell us to win all of these fabulous items. Our phone number is 970-754-8888. Give us a call and tell us your favorite run on Vail Mountain. Just got a little bit more TV8 Good Morning Vail coming up next.
There were no cars. Started crossing the street, and then all of a sudden there was a car. The lady was going 40 miles an hour. Because she was texting, she didn't see me till I hit her windshield. I remember landing on the ground and screaming. I shattered my tibia in 8 places, broke my pelvis in 4. It was a flash, it was a second, and my life's changed drastically.
Hi, my name's Marky Sindlinger and I'm with Beaver Creek Ski Patrol. I'm here to talk to you about meeting points. It's a great idea for your group or your family every morning to create a designated meeting point. This secures the safety of your group and makes sure that no one is left behind at the end of the day.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Well, that was a fun little Monday show, Maddie.
It's always a fun Monday show, Eric.
It's that time. We got to sign off and go hit the slopes ourselves and have ourselves a little mini powder day like Ashley. Unless you're looking for Valentine's, then he told you where to find him today. So, ladies, or gentlemen, if you want that cute golden retriever Valentine. It's true. It's true. She likes girls, though. She's very much. Actually, I can attest to that. She does like girls, and I've got Chippy as my Valentine, but Chippy doesn't like anyone but me, so that's fine. Yeah, pretty solid there. He's very monogamous. We're kind of, we just like love each other a lot. Well, that was a great show. Thanks to Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue for coming in the studio. Stay safe out there in the backcountry. Make sure to exercise your mind with the Vail Symposium. If you're interested in finding out more about the refugee crisis around the world, check out vailsymposium.org. Book your tickets for tomorrow night. Or if you want to be a second homeowner or maybe a primary homeowner here in Vail and Beaver Creek, make sure you get a hold of Beth Goldie from Angle and Volkers because she has a phenomenal ski in, ski out property. All right, now let's check in with Ashley one last time for more powder day conditions on Beaver Creek.
Eric and Maddie, so much about our love lives today. I tell you what, you two can be both of my Valentines, and you know what? We can come up here to Beaver Creek and I will even get you cookies right at 3 o'clock. They might be free, but they're really coming from the heart. All right, come on out and ski and ride today. Nice, fresh blanket on top of the groomers. A little bit of limited visibility, but 100% open. It's gonna be a great day to ski and ride, but do layer up. Bring that face mask with you. You will thank me, I promise.
Hey, I'm Lindsay Vaughn, and you're watching TV8 Vail.